Whether you call them chickpeas or garbanzo beans, the simple truth is it's delicious. You can get hummus at your convenience store. You can even find it at your movie theater. What we're going to make today with the Vitamix is a hummus that's as rich and as creamy as you can get it at the restaurant or that one brand at the grocery store that's selling it for $7, $8 a tub without having to spend nearly as much money and cutting out a lot of the oil and additional ingredients that would be required. Alright, chickpeas are a great ingredient because they're a perfect source of protein for vegetarians and meat eaters alike. They're high in folate and they got a lot of fiber. To get this thing started, I'm going to add garbanzo beans to the Vitamix. And the great thing to get that smooth consistency is that all you have to do is save some of the cooking liquid from your chickpeas, or if you're using canned, just the liquid that the chickpeas came in, you can add that in. We're also going to throw in some garlic for a little bit of kick. And then use some fresh lemon juice to get that bright flavor, while also adding some liquid to get a smoother consistency. Normally you would be using tahini to make the hummus nice and creamy. It's an expensive ingredient and sometimes it's hard to come by. So what we're going to do is harness the power of the Vitamix by using actual sesame seeds, and the power of the blender are going to grind those up and make them into a paste just like you would find in tahini. Of course, it wouldn't be hummus without a little bit of olive oil. Normal recipes are going to require a lot more hummus, but because we can use the Vitamix, we're going to half that. And then lastly, just a little bit of salt and pepper. And from here, we're just going to let the Vitamix puree this into a smooth, creamy hummus. We can start with our first batch of hummus and serve it in a very traditional fashion, where we sprinkle it with a little bit of paprika, garnish it with a little bit of parsley, and then drizzle a little bit of olive oil on the top. And here all I did was leave the rest of the batch in the Vitamix, add some more seasonings, and we have a second flavor of hummus ready to go. Alright, for this batch, all I did was take a little bit of roasted red pepper, add that right into what was left in the Vitamix, and now I have a third type of hummus, a roasted red pepper. Alright, and for this last batch, all I did was leave the rest of my roasted red pepper hummus in the container. And to the Vitamix, I added a little bit of lime juice, some chipotle chili pepper in a ground form, as well as adding some chopped cilantro. And this is going to be a riff on sort of a Tex-Mex hummus. And you can finish that by garnishing it off with a little bit of cotija cheese. And it'd be a perfect dip to have with some tortilla chips. Here you can see all 4 flavors that we whipped up today just by creating a base flavor in the Vitamix and then getting creative with the mix-ins. Now we have a sampler ready to go that's fit for a variety of different taste buds.